Welcome back, guys. This is the first wash of our 22-way professional-only ceramic coatings longevity test. This is nearly $5,000 at the installer's cost of professional-only coatings that have been applied to this hood by yours truly. This hood has had a full 7 days to cure inside of our shop, and we rinsed it after those 7 days, as you saw in a previous video. And now this has been sitting outside of our shop for 7 more days. These products have had nearly 2 full weeks to cure before giving them their first proper wash. Again, a little housekeeping. Few Modesta installers have said I improperly installed their coatings BCO3 and BCO4 in the upper right of this hood, and they made a big stink about it all over social media, have called my shop, and so on. They said I shouldn't even have them. They said they are old. I have no way to confirm that, but I'm just going on what they say. They don't have batch numbers or anything on these, so there's no way to physically date them other than labels and things like that, like most manufacturers do. But as I said in a previous video, I will take full responsibility if there's an issue here early on with it. I've offered to redo it with their product and their instructions from the Modesta North America distributor, and he said the only way that would happen is if I went through the proper channels to get it, so that ain't happening. The dude has quite a temper, and we're just moving on. I'm not going to deal with him any longer. You know, it really goes to show what kind of company they are if he's going to treat me like that, but anyway, we're moving on. I'm leaving it there. I tried to make it right, and he and his nut swingers weren't having it, so I'm through dealing with it. I tried my best to be as thorough and transparent as possible for you guys, as I don't cheerlead for any one or any brand, so I remain as neutral as possible. I try to tell you what we install in our shop, so that absolutely does not affect how these products are performing, as they are literally installed, put outside, and washed on a regular basis. I have no financial incentive or any other incentive to try to baby a product along to make it last longer, unlike many of you that have seen a certain Canadian product pusher in the Great White North that has done exactly that. Month 1 versus month 6. Magically, it's all better. Now, with that out of the way, we'll get to the first wash. We'll foam it down using Chemical Guy's Honeydew Snow Foam, rinse it, foam it again, wash, and then of course rinse it to inspect the hydrophobic properties before drying everything off. This hood sits outside of our shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it will be washed weekly for the first month and then monthly until the last one fails. The hood is rotated either 90 or 180 degrees after each update. So you may wonder, Scott, why do you always use Chemical Guy's Honeydew Snow Foam? I haven't changed my wash method for any of these tests or the soap used in the last 6 or 7 years since I started doing these types of tests on YouTube, because I have data points for everything. In the interest of consistency and going back that far, I don't want to change a variable. That's a variable I can control. Things I can't control are the weather, but everything else I can control. So that's why we have valid data points for all these and products tested in the past. So I don't want to change that. So I hope you guys can respect that. At the end of these tests, I love to do decon and other types of washes. I'm glad to do that, and any other type of soap or anything you want to do at the end. During the portion of the test where I'm testing the hydrophobics, I don't want to change anything. So I'm not going to use something like CarPro Reset or something like that to change it up. I would gladly do it at the end, but not during the test. All right, so System X Max and System X Crystal, looks like that's misspelled, Crysyal, Crystal SS, doing good. G-Technic Ultra, looking very, very hydrophobic, as is Owner's Pride. Nano Cotex Graphene, and oh, look at that. Both of the Modesta BCO3 and BCO4 performing as advertised. On to Geon Q2 MOHS Plus, looking very hydrophobic. OptiPro Plus, OptiPro Pro Plus, looking good. Ceramic Pro Gold, Silver, Bronze. Gold is 4 layers of 9H and 1 of top coat. Silver is 1 of 9H, 1 of top coat with proper delay during each or between each coat, and bronze is just 1 layer of top coat. So all of those looking very hydrophobic. Bronze looking just slightly less. Ceramic Pro Sport looking very hydrophobic. That's one that we have tested in a previous test. IGL Kenzo Standard and Graphene. IGL Kenzo is what we install in our shop, as I've said multiple times. Have hundreds if not thousands of those installed. SPS Graphene, looking very good. SPS Graphene is art to shine. So if people are asking, why don't you have art to shine? Well, that is art to shine. OptiPro 3 and Modesta Private Label looking good. Meguiar's hybrid paint coating also looking great, and the two CarPro products, Seaquartz Professional and Seaquartz Finest Reserve. Glossit Graphene and Glossit 10H also looking very hydrophobic, and our cheap little Nanobond in the corner looking all right. So as expected, everything is performing quite well, but we're only at the 1 week mark. So when you're spending these premium dollars on these products, you'd expect them to perform well. As expected, everything is performing well so far. So it's not like tests that have store-bought products, 2, 3, 4 fail on the very first rinse or the first wash. That's not happening here. And I'm glad to see everything is installed correctly, minus what Modesta has said. Everything's performing as advertised. So we're off to a good start. We'll see you in a week for this update. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.